Hi there, it's Lucy from the Pamper File here. I hope you're having a really good day today. Hopefully finding time for some pampering. So I've been wanting for a while to do a video review of hand creams, and the reason is because I have so many hand creams, and it was a really good opportunity to do my favourite type of blog, which is a kind of product comparison type of blog. In a minute I'm going to switch cameras and show you why I thought the hand creams were a really good thing to do for this first review video, because if I switch cameras now, okay, so you can now see that I have a lot of hand creams. And I just seem to have collected these over the years. I keep them all in this lovely big Clarins makeup bag. They sit by my bed. I try and use different ones, but I basically have just picked them up from all over the place, and I have so many now I thought, well, I've got plenty of material to do a proper review. Believe it or not, I've been really trying to think about this. I don't think I have bought specifically any of these hand creams. I think they have come from a combination of freebies and come in beauty boxes, sample boxes. Some of them have come as gifts. Really trying to think whether I've actually deliberately bought any of these hand creams, and I really can't think of any that I have. So it probably just shows that I have a bit too much of a beauty box habit, given how many I seem to have. So I'm going to start with ones that I use on a really regular basis, and talk to you about those first. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is this monster bottle here. There we go. So this is Embryolisse, sorry, can't do French. It's a multi-purpose moisturiser. I use it as a hand cream, but you can use it as a body moisturiser as well. I basically keep this by my bed. It's a huge bottle, as you can see. It's 500 ml. Great useful pump. So I keep it by the bed and just use it for any part of my body every time I need moisturising, but most often on my hands. I think it's a really nice texture and consistency. It's not fragranced at all. It's quite like a lotion, not thick at all, just goes on beautifully. Really handy multi-purpose moisturiser. I'm going to try and put these back in order, otherwise we'll forget which ones I've talked about. So the second one I wanted to talk about, and this is one that I use every day, this is Mixa Restoring Hand Cream. And this is the one for very dry hands. Now, I don't think I have very dry hands, but I also don't put hand cream on massively often. So for me, having something that works really well when I put it on is very useful. This is the nicest feeling hand cream I've ever tried. It kind of goes on and makes your hands feel really velvety. It also smells really nice. It's kind of pink. So if you can see, it's got kind of a pink colour to it, and this is much thicker than the Embryolisse, and it just has the most lovely texture, not sticky at all sinks in, and I have this in my handbag and I take it to work every day and use it at work, and it is... it's really cheap. It's just from Superdrug. I actually got this one as a tester, but I'm still going on it. It's lasted me ages, and it's, you know, it's a cheap brand, but it does the trick. I think it smells lovely. I'd absolutely recommend it. So we'll move on, and I should say that as I'm going through these, if I find any that are still sealed, which I think there probably are quite a few, I'm not going to open them because it just means they will go off while I'm using the other ones. So I won't be able to tell you what they feel like, but I'll show you anyway. So the next one is Humankind. You see that? And this is the Tropical Fresh scent. This, I'm pretty sure, was a freebie either with a beauty box or with a magazine, and I can't remember which. And I remember there being kind of several different smells that you could get. And anyway, I got the Tropical Fresh one. It does smell quite tropical. Yeah, no, actually that is a really nice sort of citrusy, mango-y kind of smell. That's really lovely. And the texture, I would say, is sort of thicker than a lotion, but not a really thick cream. So this one is probably really nice if you don't have particularly like dry hands or problems with dry hands, but you just want a really nice kind of everyday hand cream. So that's Humankind, and I've got Tropical Fresh. I also really love the packaging on these, and the other varieties of it have similarly cool packaging. So the next one, I actually have 4 of these, and these are little sample sizes. And this is Elemis Skin Nourishing Hand and Body Lotion. Can we see that? And the reason I have 4 of these is because British Airways use Elemis products in their amenity kits on their long haul flights, in business class and in first class, and I don't fly, sadly. I don't have that such a glamorous jet setting lifestyle, but my husband flies with BA quite a lot, and so every time I get him to bring me back the amenity kit that he's given on the flight, and it's includes several Elemis products, including hand and body lotion, and it also includes, which is the main reason I get it, Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Ultra Rich, which is one of my favourite face moisturisers. So every time I get him to bring me back one on the way there and one on the way back, little amenity kit with these in them. So this one, these 3 I've not yet opened, so they are in my reserve pile, but this one is the one that I'm going on at the moment. So apologies if this video does end up being a bit choppy, because basically I have to keep going and washing my hands, because you don't normally layer like 10 different types of hand cream over your hands at once. So if I don't wash the previous one off, I'm never going to be able to tell you what the next one is like. So the Elemis Skin Nourishing Hand and Body Lotion, again, this is a kind of multi-purpose lotion. It's pretty much unscented from what I can tell. It's got like a nice, very nice kind of clean laundry, kind of talc type smell to it, which I really like actually. It kind of feels very, very fresh and clean, and goes on very nicely. One of the things I really hate about some hand creams is if they smell kind of really strongly artificial. That would really put me off. But this is just a lovely kind of fresh, clean laundry smell. And I do generally love Elemis products. They're so expensive, and very occasionally I treat myself to them, but so that, you know, they're definitely not an everyday thing because they're just way too expensive, but I absolutely love them, which is why every time my hubby goes on BA, he's under strict instructions to bring me back the Elemis stuff. So I'm going to move on now to Dove Beauty Hand Cream. This is from the Rich Nourishing Dove range. Love Dove products. I would say they are one of the few product lines that I'm really loyal to. In particular, the moisturising kind of shower gel bath lotion, which you use on a Dove body puff, is a product that I use every single day and have been loyal to for years and years and years. It is absolutely the best thing I found for kind of moisturising my skin in the shower rather than having to apply a separate body moisturiser. So I'm a big fan of Dove products generally. I've also tried their shampoos and conditioners, which are pretty good. But in any case, this is the hand cream, and this I believe was in a set with other Dove products, so I think I bought it as a, you know, kind of a Dove set, and it had the hand cream in it. I've not used this very much. In fact, I can tell that because there's not it's not kind of right up at the top of the tube. So to me it smells like other Dove products. It smells like the shower gel that I use every day, which is quite comforting, quite a nice smell. So obviously if you use Dove already, you're going to know what that's like. Texture wise, I would say this probably feels a little stickier than some of the others that I've tried going onto my skin. With a hand cream you really want it to kind of sink in like velvet, don't you? So this one probably wouldn't be a favourite, but I do love the smell and I do generally love Dove products, so it's certainly not one that I would kind of knock off my list, but probably just for maybe if when my hands were really dry, so that the you know, the moisture in that product, which is it is intended to be a really rich product, so that can sink in properly. I generally don't have that dry hands, so so this one's maybe a bit too rich for me. So the next one I'm going to show you, this is Heathcote and Ivory, and it's Wild Daisy and Elderflower, and this is a luxury brand. Can you see that? Probably a bit too bright for you there. There we go. So this is a luxury brand, Heathcote and Ivory. I definitely remember getting this in a gift set that somebody bought me for Christmas or birthday or something like that. Again, not used this hugely. This is a very thick, luxurious hand cream. You can see there's nothing lotiony about it. It is a really thick, gloopy cream. In fact, as you can see, it's standing up almost, you know, almost like a, I don't know what you would call that really, like a kind of really thick, almost clay type of texture. So this one really is not an everyday hand cream, I would say. Takes quite a lot of rubbing in to apply it, but oh, smells amazing, smells really lovely. So it is wild daisy and elderflower, and I just love that smell. It's kind of slightly floral but not overpowering, just light and fresh. So I like that very much, and I think that would be, if you were giving yourself a manicure at home and you kind of wanted to do a really luxury manicure and maybe spend an hour you know, kind of really manicuring your hands, that one would be a really lovely one to use because it's so thick and luxurious. You'd really feel like you were giving yourself a proper treatment with that, I would say. So there we go, Heathcote and Ivory. I'm pretty sure I got that as a gift. So the next one we have, this is a brand called True Spirit. This has been languishing in my hand cream bag for probably too many years than I am willing to admit to. So to be honest, I think given that it's actually got a 9-month product listing at the back of it, I should probably chuck it away. And I think it is a really cheap hand cream, but actually quite nice. So this has kind of like a fresh sea smell. It's a blue tinted product, not sure if you can see that properly in the light. And it sort of smells fresh and kind of, I don't know, seaweedy, kelpy, like that kind of thing. Very light, gentle, moisturising. So quite nice. Almost maybe a little bit kind of minty in there. It actually says it's white tea and ginger, but that's not what it smells like to me really. But anyway, True Spirit, probably destined to not be kept given I know how long I've had it, but for a kind of cheapy brand, not bad at all. So next we come on to, this is Weleda Skin Food. So this is another complete multi-purpose product, and I got this in a beauty box actually really recently. I think it might have been, so I did a blog post a few weeks back on 3 different beauty boxes that I ordered in the same week, and it was in one of these, I can't remember which one now, but it, probably one of the latest in beauty ones or the M&S one that I got then. So this, the reason I've kind of put it in with hand creams is because it's a hand cream sort of size. It's a 10ml sample size, so really kind of perfect as a little hand cream, you know, small enough to go into like the smallest handbag. And I think, yeah, it's still sealed, so I'm not going to open that one and try it today. I'm going to hopefully keep it so that it will last a bit longer. The next one on the list, this is Body Shop Honey Mania hand cream. I love honey scented products. I've just bought, actually, so this is digressing now, the Lush honey lip scrub, which is made with kind of sugar particles and honey mixed with kind of some sort of pepperminty type oil, and that is just lovely. It's Lush, as they say. So yeah, honey scented products always really good to me. I also really like these little kind of foiled bottles, don't know why, just do. So this Body Shop honey one I have used, and it comes out a lovely, I'll show you, lovely honey colour, you might not be able to see, and quite thick. There is definitely, I would say it's kind of a floral scent with a honey undertone in that, which is actually really nice, not too overpowering. Quite a thin lotion texture, again, that I really like. Feel on the hands, I would say tiny bit sticky, but nice. Not one that I would not want to use because it's too sticky. So I like that very much. Actually, the smell on that really develops as you put it onto your hand. It must be something to do with the heat of your hands. As you put it on, the smell really develops and comes out, and this feels to me like, I'm guessing, but I would have thought this is one where the scent would last quite a while. So if you like to put your hand cream on and then, you know, half an hour later or an hour later still be able to smell it, this one might be a really good one. Body Shop Honey Mania. And it's an excuse to go into Body Shop and buy loads of other stuff.